we're out here, telephone entry unit. This is a Capxlv 1. You can almost, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but you can kind of make out there's a screen there. Now, the issue that we're running into is you can see that it's working. See it? You kind of see it there. It's just not very bright, right? If I take a look anywhere else, I can't see it. So here's what we did for troubleshooting. First thing we did is open it up. We went to our multimeter. Okay, I'm going to do my best here one-handed. Put it on your DC. And the first thing we did was check power, right? So I want to check power. Anything above 22 is good. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to put it up here, there. Checking at my screws. So this, give me a sec, don't judge. All right, so checking out my screws, we're connected. We've got 23.5 volts. We are set on voltage here. We're good to go. So that's good. The next thing that we checked was here. So I'm gonna take this off, put this aside again. Okay. Next thing we came over, and what we did is we checked that this port here, this one was secured. So we check it, make sure it's tight, it's not loose. We also checked to make sure that this white tape, and then look behind it, make sure that that is connected. So this is the actual like power board thing, right? This wire, this connects over on the top side. So the next thing we had to do is this right here. We had to, before you remove this cover, you have to remove power. So we pull power on the unit, depower the unit before you touch anything up there, because if you touch anything in here, you might screw it up. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 screws. I removed all but one. I left the top one. This allows me just to slide this out of the way here. And what we noticed right away is this connector is now loose. So what we did here is we took this loose connector. Remember, power off. Double check your power off. There's no power on the board. We're good there. We're going to go ahead and plug this back in. So up top, it can only go in one way. You got to go until it seats. We are fully seated. Again, retract your cover. Make sure that it is covered. They said be careful with it. Now we're going to take our power. We're going to plug it back in. Coming to the outside here, and it looks like, hey, I'm getting a little more backlighting on this thing. Hey, and we are live. So it's made some beeps. It's made some noises, but the system is now coming on. The screen is now properly backlit. So what had happened is that backlit, there we go, the backlit connector, which is here. This is the actual driver board that drives the lighting. This comes up and around, follow it through, all of this gets all up in here, or gets all up in this business somewhere, comes over and is right here. That wire was loose somehow. So what I'm gonna do now is we're gonna go back, we're gonna check, hey, we got our lights here. We want 3.3 and 12, we're good. Everything's fired up. Last thing for me to do is reinsert my screws back into my board, and we're good to go.